Good morning, folks. Welcome back to Ontario on this absolutely beautiful mid-October morning. Well, we've reached that time of the year where the temperature is starting to get below freezing. And when it dips below freezing and the lake hasn't caught up, we get this beautiful mist on the lake like we have this morning. We've enjoyed watching some mallards feed out here, some geese land just on the other side of those cattails behind me, and of course we fed Hammy the red squirrel and our buddy the blue jay some peanuts this morning as well. Well, folks, welcome to part 3 of building our floating boathouse. And as you can see, we've progressed a little bit. And today we hope to add some of the fasteners that we ran out of last weekend. Get them in place, get the headers across this side, and they're 20 foot long, so a friend's coming over to give me a lift with them this afternoon. And then I'm going to start cutting and placing all the diagonal bracing. Well, I should head on and get some work done and enjoy this beautiful morning and of course this wonderful cup of coffee. Good morning, folks, and welcome to Ontario on an absolutely beautiful mid-October morning. As you can no doubt see, Mr. Sun is just shining gloriously. We have blue skies, and actually the forecast is calling for complete sun for 4 days. It was -4 last night, so we had diamonds everywhere this morning. It was a beautiful start to the day. Well folks, as you can no doubt see over my shoulder, our floating boathouse is coming to an end. All I've really got left that I want to do this year is put all these diagonal braces in. Now I'm cutting them in half with a chainsaw because it makes it a whole lot easier cutting the 45s on a short piece of wood on a sliding compound miter saw over there on the bench on some sawhorses. What a beautiful day and what a spectacular view. Well, I've got 16 of these blocks cut, or these posts cut into diagonals. Now I'm going to cut the 45s on them. We'll put some end cut treatment on them, and then we'll start installing them. And a big note of thanks to my buddy Gary, who lent me his 12-inch sliding compound miter saw, because doing it with my 10-inch and a handsaw and a block plane was onerous and tedious, to say the least. And I was going to run out of time. I certainly married up. I don't know what my wife was thinking 45 years ago when she said yes, and 44 years ago when she said I do. A freshly baked apple muffin, and she bought me at a thrift store a Bodum single-serving coffee press. So I've got a wonderful black coffee in there, a freshly baked muffin on this beautiful day here. It just doesn't get much better than this, folks. You know what? I'm blessed. I really am. And I'm thankful. That is so good. Well, that's 16 diagonal braces, 32 45-degree cuts. I sure appreciate this saw. And now it's lunchtime. It's amazing how wet pressure-treated lumber is when you get it from the lumber yard, and how much it can dry. After I made these cuts, the end of these pieces of wood felt wringing wet. I've been inside, or went and had lunch, so I was probably gone for about an hour actually. And it's amazing how much it dried and how much it's absorbing this end cut sealer now. In the good old days, my father-in-law would have said, that wood is hungry. It's just inhaling that product. So after I get all the ends sealed up, I'm going to flip them over. I'm going to mark them out for fasteners, and then we're going to start installing them on the dock. Well, folks, that's the last fastener for the project for this year. Oh, this has been tremendous fun. I've enjoyed this project so much. All that's left now is to reposition it for the winter, put on some weights, tie it off, and wait till see what it looks like next spring. Oh, the day is beautiful, and flying all around me has been a flock of blacks. I've heard mallards, sandhill cranes went over this morning, of course some geese, and a Hercules. And now I look up the channel, oh, and there's a beautiful big flock of mallards coming down. And I'll bet this pontoon boat put them up. Folks, I've enjoyed this project so much, and I am so thankful. Thank you to Gary and Terry for all their help. Thank you to the Lord for this beautiful day and this little piece of paradise on earth we have here and the beauty of His creation all around us. Well, folks, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thanks so much for watching. We look forward to seeing you again on Out of the House with Paul.